Well, hello and welcome. This is Structured Back Office Solutions Aloha Inventory Control Demonstration. Um, Here, what we're looking at is the Aloha Operations part of the program. The Aloha Operations part of the program is where all the transactions happen. What we're going to do here is quickly sign in and look at these large easy-to-use buttons that represent the inventory counting cycle. When we do inventory, first things we do is purchase product, we receive product, the picture of this little truck here, adjustments can be made, transfers can be made, sales are brought in to reduce our inventory product, we can do physical counting, there's a bunch of reports here and an inquiry screen. I'm going to just run through this very quickly because I know we're on YouTube here. We don't have a lot of time. So if we go into purchases right away, what you can see is what a purchase order looks like. So there's a sample purchase order here, and if I edit it, we can look at it. I'm getting a note that there's a open receipt on it right now. You can see here's what I would be ordering: some broccoli, some alfalfa, some carrots from U.S. Food Service. Could be any vendor up there. What I'm going to do here is just close this and get out. Just show you that we can actually create a purchase order form, and these are kind of nice. You can put them on a clipboard, keep them next to your receiving dock, and receive product, and have folks check off your purchase orders. So here's a copy of a purchase order. We can close this, and here's receipts. This is where we receive our product, and the easiest way to receive a product is through using a purchase order receipt. You can see here several purchase order receipts have been already used, and purchase order receipts let you basically connect your invoice to the original purchase order that was originally set up in that prior screen. The system, sort of forces you here to, balance your invoice so that it's accurate. So that for accounting, that you can have a pre-balanced invoice. You can see down here at the very bottom that the amount needed to balance is 0. We can also see if any of these prices are below our minimum price, they would be highlighted in blue. If they were above our maximum price, they'd be highlighted in red. And you can see down here there's a key color legend for that. I'm going to close that and go to adjustments. There's all different kinds of adjustments you can make. You can do raw waste, finished waste, employee consumption, charity promotion, non-retail sales, cost corrections, and other. So we can do all these different kinds of adjustments. Transfers lets us transfer product in and out of our store to a store that we might have down the street. Stock center transfers is basically designed so that we can transfer within our own organization to a separate profit center. Sales is where all the sales come in, and right here you can see where your sales, which will match up with your product mix report from your Aloha point of sale program. So basically what happens is these sales items that you're looking at here are connected to recipes, and through the recipes they reduce the inventory. The next thing I want to show you is counts. Counts is pretty cool here. We've got we can do all kinds of different counts. We can do monthly counts, we can do weekly counts, we can do weekly counts that include daily counts. So the system lets you use all different kinds of counting mechanisms, and that's pretty neat. What I'm going to show you here is what an actual data entry screen looks like. Alright, here's the data entry screen. Basically it's organized by location first, shelf code second, description third. You can very quickly just enter what you need, or what you're counting. 5 of these, and I have 6 of those, and the system will automatically compile and tabulate for all the different locations. You can see there's different units of measure here, like we have a haddock 8 ounce, a haddock 4 ounce. The system knows that a haddock 8 ounce weighs 8 ounces and a haddock 4 ounce weighs 4 ounces. So I'm going to close that up. Another thing that I want you to see, though, is we're going to just cancel that there. Another thing that I want you to see is that the system count sheets that you hand out to the people who do the physical counting match up perfectly with, like you can see, here's our haddock 8 ouncer and here's our haddock 4 ouncer just from just a moment ago. So when we're counting the line cooler, this sheet is in exactly the same order as the data entry screen. We can go here and you can go to the next location, which is the grill salad prep cooler. Another thing that's pretty neat is this program here uses crystal reports, a very powerful reporting mechanism. You can use Finder, you can use a search tree over on the left. Very powerful reporting tool. I want to show you inquiries. Let's go have a look at our haddock there that we were just peeking at, and we can look up product either by item name or by item number. So I'm going to pull up my haddock, and you can see there's 1,940 ounces on hand. Ounce is a user-defined unit of measure. It could be pound. In this demo, we've got it set up as ounces. Those 1,940 ounces are valued at $513.20. We can go to our stock center information here and look at our FIFO stack, which stands for first in, first out FIFO. And you can see here that basically we've been bringing in our haddock at about 26, 25, 27 cents an ounce. And you can see where we got it from different actually, in this case, all the same vendors, and you can see the actual invoice numbers and the dates that the haddock was received. You can see where we keep our haddock up here. It's kept in the walk-in freezer and the prep cooler, walk-in cooler, grill. It's kept on shelf A1 in the walk-in cooler, and it's counted in 4-ounce fillets and 8-ounce fillets. We can also look at what's going on right now with our current period item status. We can click this. We started out with 1,520 ounces. We received 800. We sold 380. We should have 1,940 in stock, and that's what's showing right there. Let's close this up. Next thing that's really important about this system is its reporting capabilities, and you can see there's quite an extensive array of reports. There's some really cool things about reports. One is that, you know, when we're looking at specific reports, we can create custom profiles, which allow us to sort of put special filters or queries on the data, and we can save them and reuse them. So if I wanted my beer only report, I could look at my filter here, and it's when my menu group description is equal to beer. If I preview this report here, you'll see that it only pulls up beer. So the report will give you an entire, if unfiltered, give you the whole view of your whole entire restaurant. So within the beer situation right here, you can see our best-selling beer is Bud. We sold 31, and basically we brought in $77.50 in revenue, and that cost us $19.18, putting us at a 24% food cost, or beer cost, we could say here. Here's our cost percentage column. Here's our theoretical cost based on the relationship between the sales item and the POS and our inventory items. These are sort of little sub total percentages of sales. These are subtotal percentages of quantity of sales. So this report here is kind of cool. You can get rid of the tree on the left by clicking that button there, and we can see the entire report. So this report is very useful. It lets us, you know, decide, do we want to keep product on our menu? Do we want to get it off our menu? What products bring in the most money into our business? Right here you can see $62.34. And that's looking pretty good. Right here we've got $58 in bud. Interestingly, we only sold 21 of these and they brought us in $62. So this is actually bringing us more dollars per sale. So maybe we want to put a sign up and advertise this one. Okay, so this pretty much is there to give you a sense of how every item on your menu is doing. In this case, I'm just looking at beer. Alright, another report that's really very useful is the consumption variance report. And notice this description up here. When I come down here and click on consumption variance, the description changes. For new users, that's very handy. What I'm going to do here is click continue, and we're going to preview a consumption variance report. And I'm going to look at it for this period right here. This takes a moment to bring up because it's looking at quite a bit of different information. It's looking at where you started, you know, what the beginning inventory was. Did you make any purchases on that product? Did you make any adjustments on that product? How much of that product did you sell? And it gives you a theoretical inventory on hand and what you actually counted. So the variance report sort of explains the difference between what you actually counted and what the system thinks you should have. So that's why this report is very important. The sales and cost report sort of lets you decide what you want to sell and get a good sense of that. The consumption variance report, on the other hand, says, are we on target? Did we do what we wanted to do for that time period? So I'm going to just go down and go to our food group here. And I'm gonna, look for our haddock. So I'm gonna just, type in HAD, and we should be able to find haddock. Okay, there's our haddock. This search works really good. You could have a 200-page report, and it'll take you right to where you want to see. You can see on on April 22nd, we started with 804 ounces of haddock. We purchased 1,600. We sold 1,006. We should have 1,398, but we counted 1,520. So this is a situation where we actually have a positive variance, meaning that we grew haddock or found haddock. This could be explained because maybe there was an invoice that didn't get entered, or possibly our cooks are underportioning. That could be a possibility of what's going on here, and the customers might be, getting gypped a little bit, and we have more haddock, at the end of the week than we should have. So that's what's going on in this situation. There could be other explanations, like it was counted incorrectly in the beginning, or it was counted incorrectly at the end. Basically, this gives you the tools to look at what's going on and see if you do have variances. I mean, in the perfect world, we're all looking for a zero variance. That would make us all kind of happy. So there's some other really neat reporting things. There's a cost change report that shows changes in cost on product. It's very, very useful. There's a competitive pricing report, very useful. It'll show you your best prices from your vendors. Again, very useful. I'm going to end this portion of this is what I'm going to call Track1, the operation side of Aloha Inventory Control. There's another component called Track2, which is the maintenance component, which is where we actually build our products. So I'm going to end the demo right here. I hope the information that you've seen is useful to you, and I hope you have good luck in making a decision about your restaurant and getting control of your inventory. So take care and have a great day. Goodbye.